All right, and welcome to the podcast where it's work in progress podcast. I'm your host Daniel, and that's Adam.
Hi.
I've noticed a trend in YouTube videos, and it burns my soul every time I hear it.
I mean,
What's up,
when does the trend go on?
What's up, guys? It's your boy.
Yeah.
I hate that. I'm starting to really hate that because everybody does it, and it's really fucking annoying.
You know what I think it's the equivalent of? It's a bit like when you listen to music and it's like, yo, it's featuring 50 pence, blah blah blah, like when they had to like clarify it because back in the day when you listen to music it didn't come up on like the MP3 player what it was, but when in reality now you can see fucking everything when you listen to music now.
I mean, also on the radio, and also you couldn't just like Google who the fuck the song was.
Mm.
And a lot of the times, DJs just put songs on and didn't say what the song was.
Oh really?
Yeah, they would just have they just play a whole bunch of music, and you'd just be like, well,
Hmm. I do hate when God. I remember a long time ago, and this isn't quite the same thing, but it kind of reminded me in a way. Was I remember years ago there used to be a show on the TV called RudeTube, where what it was a guy talking about like popular YouTube videos, and this was like in the heyday of YouTube, back when it was actually felt like a community as opposed to corpo bullshit. But the thing that used to piss me off about this show was they would show the video on the TV show, but they wouldn't tell you what the name of the video was. So it'd be like, yeah, this video right here, this guy doing like stunt work across two buildings, has like 5 million views. Okay, what's the name of it then? And it was just like, it would never tell you the name of the video. It's like, so what's the point of this? Like, well, there's almost like half the point of this is stupid because like I can't even look up the fucking video.
it just steals, it just steals the popularity of the video and just puts a host on it like fucking America's Funniest Home Video.
It was basically that, yeah. And I was just like, wow. Like looking back, and I was like, huh. I guess even people on TV would just steal content for like views. How about that?
We had a show that was kind of like that, which was Daniel Tosh's Tosh.0.
Oh yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it?
It was basically just stealing fucking who's that fucking guy with like he had the comic book background. What's his name?
Oh, Ray William Johnson.
Yeah, Ray Williams Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah. God.
I was just did that, but with more swear words.
Yeah, I was thinking about him the other day because like his YouTube channel now is really weird. So he what he does now, and I think we already talked about it before, so maybe it's not really worth going into too much. But what he does now is he basically talks about like famous people. But the problem is that he's actually partnered. He actually has a partnership with an AI company. So whenever he does these like stupid videos, like for example, he was talking about Eminem. So what he would do is he'd use this AI thing to like generate images of Eminem as he's talking about his like backstory. But because it's an AI, like none of the images really look like Eminem at all. And then I remember having an argument with somebody being like, yeah, he's just doing like AI slot bullshit. And he's like, well, I mean, the whole idea is to get videos out fast. And I guess maybe that's the way he does it instead of having to pay artists. I'm like, yeah, because the fucking millionaire YouTuber can't afford to pay artists to like do shit as he's like recording this shit. Fuck off.
Yeah, Eminem has a very distinct face. Like he has a very unique face.
It is quite unique, yeah. Like if you actually look at him, it's like he's got kind of a unique face.
It's slender. He doesn't really have that much of a chin, but he has an exceptionally defined nose. It's really weird. Like he has a weird face, and then he has these like piercing eyes where they just fucking like if he widens his eyes open, you're like, oh shit, is he about to say something to me?
Yeah, he has this expression on his face where it's hard to like describe, yeah. But he has like an expression, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going through this. So do you want to go over what you did recently, or do you want to just like let it play out as we record?
I'll let it play out as we record.
Yeah, but I will say that you did sketch out some things ahead of time, so and they look amazing. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to basically be, going through. So right now, it's probably going to be like last time where I'm going to be a little bit slow on my end because I need to look through the script. and I need to try and visualize everything as I humanly can in my head before I put it onto the canvas. So I might be a little bit slow. I mean, I'm also like way ahead of you because I'm in fucking book 2 for fuck's sake. So like,
Yeah.
I am just trying to think as best I can how I can like go about all this. But yeah, just bear with me, okay?
Yeah, I had to explain to one of our friends again what you're doing with the comic.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm like, this motherfucker's already like on the next book. Like,
You know what's ironic too about him in particular is I don't know if irony is the right word, but like he actually does have access to the script, like because I asked him to read it at one point. So the notion of him being like, "What does he do?" It's like, motherfucker, you can actually read what I'm doing.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's actually one of the few people that actually can see what we're doing. So,
Yep.
but it's whatever, really. I mean, you know. Whew.
You gotta shake that ding, yeah, girl. I gotta shake that ding,
That
yeah.
thing,
Jody and Rebecca.
yeah.
Get jiggy, bob shibba doo blabba flabba shabba dabba. That's the part where people start losing the script a little bit.
It's like the
Come, sexy lady, go bar with us, to drive car with us, to go car with. Be at the club, they get next to us, they get schmexed with us. Blah blah blah. No, it's because that part of the song is almost exactly the same as this one NES game called Freedom Force. It's
Oh yeah.
it's a fucking gun game, and the song goes like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are there any NES games where like you really really like the music? The game doesn't have to be good, but the music is great.
Oh, what's that? Well, Mega Man has some good music. I mean, I don't really give that fat shit about Mega Man, but
Yeah,
uh,
Mega Man does have some bops. I would say there's this like game where it has 3 different game modes. It has an arcade shooter where you use the zapper. It has a driving
oh really?
section and a side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's called Bayou Billy. Bayou
Oh
Billy
yeah,
has some
yeah,
awesome music.
yeah. I remember you telling me about that when I was looking for like NES games or just games in general to play.
I just realized
Yeah,
video game music like that isn't really like it doesn't really put off the copyright bots on the internet.
I don't believe so. No, I mean, then again, how many people are gonna like come after you because you were playing music from Bayou fucking Billy?
It also had the really amazing like audio of it had actual speech in it, and it goes the adventures of Bayou Billy.
Is it as Big Crush as Ghostbusters?
Oh, it's pretty good. It's
Oh,
actually
really?
it's pretty. No, it's still shit, but it's pretty good though. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally like the adventures of Bayou Billy.
Mario Billy. Just trying to think.
Which I found out later on was a comic book series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just a guy in the bayou. People keep fucking with his girl, so we gotta go kill him with a Bowie knife.
I remember finding out like years after the fact that an old PC game I used to play was actually based off a cartoon called Lucky Luke. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh yeah, Lucky Luke's great.
Yeah, there was a PC game I played where you were like, it was like a 3D game, and what would happen is you'd walk into an area, and you would take cover, and you'd basically have to like have gunfights with people.
It's also a
And it
French
was actually
comic.
pretty. It was only a demo I played of it, but it was actually pretty fun.
It's a French comic series. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it was a demo. Hold on,
It
was
has
it
the
a
same
demo?
kind of it has the same kind of thing that like Asterix has, where they're well defined, well established characters that poke fun at like history.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
God,
like
that Lucky Luke.
one of the jokes I distinctly remember is like, don't worry, my friend, we will never gamble again. Ah, this is a beautiful land you have. What will you call it? Las Vegas.
Yeah.
You're like,
Las Vegas.
yeah, don't worry, we will never gamble again.
Did I ever tell you about the Asterix game I played? Well, the demo at first called so there was an Asterix series called like Asterix and Obelix, like double XL, something like that.
Hmm.
And the second game I played a demo of. But what's really weird about this game is there are so many like parodies and references to so many video games. Like there, like when you fight against the Romans, you got Romans that just look flat out look like Sonic the Hedgehog, and then you've got just like all these like posters in the game just filled to the brim with references. I remember, for example, like there's just a reference to like Tekken for some odd reason in the game, like Tekken 4. And then I'd have to like show you it like a video of it one day because like when you see all these references to this game, you'd be like, what the hell is this game? Like
But why?
yeah, it's like you'd be like, what, why though? But it was from what I gathered, it was actually a pretty decent game. It's just actually they actually re-released it on Steam not long ago.
To quote that one
So
guy from the fucking Phantom Menace, the guy that looks like a frog at the beginning, is that legal?
yeah. Is that legal? That's not
Motherfucker,
Gryndon Longsnoot, is it?
because I was like, motherfucker, you're invading. No, I think it's fuck, what's his name? He has like Newt Gunray. That's his name.
Mm.
I pulled that completely out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure that's his name.
God.
Newt Gunray. Yeah, and he's like, is that illegal?
Illegal? Ah, George Lucas, he's a person.
But what about the Jedi? We have nothing to report until we have something to report.
You know, you do remind me. I did think it was really funny when you told me that when he was making Star Wars, he wanted that Japanese guy to be Obi-Wan. But the problem is like the guy couldn't speak English.
Oh yeah, he wanted God, what's his fucking name? Toshiro Mifune to be Obi-Wan Kenobi in the original Star Wars, but that didn't work out because Toshiro Mifune doesn't really speak that good of English.
Yeah. So yeah, that's not it's not really going to work out, Chief.
Which is funny because later on, Toshiro Mifune would be in a Toho / American production that copies the ever-loving shit out of Star Wars.
Oh no, shit, really?
Yeah, it's called like Space something or other. Like it's not a great movie. Also, like, can you guess how the heroes are brought together to fight the evil empire?
Oh God, how?
Magic Japanese nuts fly through space.
Is it like a tanuki?
No, like not well. That would have been funnier, but no, it's fucking. They're like walnuts.
Oh, okay. But why though?
They fly through space, land in a guy's hand, and then an old man shows up and he's like, "You are one of the chosen."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christ.
Also, that movie has a little bit of like fantasy sci-fi in it too, because there's just like straight up like fucking like old school sailing ships flying through the air.
Oh, that sounds cool. Is it a good film?
It's the whole first half drags, and then the ending is like a 40-minute action sequence.
Oh dear.
It's okay. It's definitely worth one watch. I need to remember what the fuck that movie was called. I'll Google it later.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna have this scene where they're all just walking together. I think obviously this is going to be just like a template for you, and then you could like add the bit of that, flair to it. Like you've been doing with these pages.
Hmm.
There's a page coming up very soon where so what's funny is when I kind of conceived the idea of Hunni Bunni, I kind of just imagine her just being like just like flamming, like, how do I say this? She wouldn't really like say much coherent like lines, so just be like kind of like character.
Mm-hmm.
But then you actually kind of added a bit more, for lack of a better word, intelligence. And At first, I was actually kind of worried if we made her a little bit too intelligent, but then honestly, I think you actually gave it a bit of a healthy balance. So, in my opinion,
Well, yeah, it's
yeah,
the golden ratio of competent and stupid.
it is. Yeah, because honestly, because there are scenes where it actually makes more sense for her to. I mean, there's a scene later on where it's actually kind of hilarious in a way, where it'd be like, oh, she of all people came out with this, in terms of dialogue. And then there's also, well, I mean, obviously, I don't want to say too much because I know it sounds kind of funny because we're showing off like almost all of book one, so like you could theoretically just see it for free in a way. But yeah, no, but like I'm actually quite happy with where everything's going so far.
Yeah,
So
because the way that I like reading a comic book is by having somebody zoom in and out and constantly erase and redraw things. That's exactly
yeah,
how I want to.
I think we haven't quite decided on this yet, but I think when we get close to the end of this book, we might stop showing it off. But I don't quite know yet
We'd still
because
probably. I would still like record the process.
oh, we'll still record it so that way, if we wanted to make, let's say, YouTube shorts or what have you, or even if we do like a documentary later on, then we can just show off all the footage that we have of it.
Oh, hello,
Um,
Pushy. Are you a little meow?
but
Meow. That's a handsome little guy. Sorry, the cat was. It's Serge. He's a big boy.
is that your friend's cat?
Yep. Oh yeah, that's a big man. Oh yeah, he works the kidney rubs. Yeah. Right underneath the ribs on the back is where the kidneys are, and like older cats typically end up getting shit kidneys.
Ah, I see.
So you
Are you?
start
Are you?
you start
Go on.
massaging them there. They're like, oh, that's good.
Hmm.
What was the
Good
question?
man. Uh, I was gonna
Are all
say
of the
no.
cats are?
I was just. No, no, it's fine. What I was gonna say was, but yeah, we're gonna probably still record, but we'll probably I mean, that's also. I mean, it also raises the question too, because we're doing what's called the bloody compromise now, where we're going to paint shit in blood. So, are we going to record any of that process, or is that going to be behind the scenes? I mean, we could probably do like one episode of that maybe, and then
You gotta add the
say
blood.
I need more blood for some
Well, we're
blood.
not gonna add any of the text on camera because that would defeat the purpose of
Oh
making
yeah,
the
no, you're gonna have to
product.
buy this shit to like see what
Yeah,
that's
you're gonna
about.
have to buy it. You fucking. Well, you don't have phones?
Phones should have kept spending fucking V bucks.
You ain't got no phones? God, that was one of the most tone deaf things I think I've ever seen a company do ever.
Well, what happened?
Fucking, it still bothers me a little bit because it's just like how rich do you need to be? It was the fucking like. We have a new Diablo game, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's like,
Oh, you're on
yeah!
about Diablo Immortal.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
yeah, Diablo, woo! And then it's
So
like, and
yeah.
it's a phone game, and everyone's like, ah, like immediately, like,
Well, yeah. What happened was this is at some kind of like convention where they announced this shit, and Diablo is predominantly a PC game. They do have console versions now, but like it is predominantly a PC game.
yeah.
So then when you at like a big convention, you announce a fucking phone game. People are going to be a little bit agitated, and then everyone, and then there's that one guy who was like legendary, where it says, "Is this an out of season April Fool's joke?" And the fucking guy, this Asian guy, just fucking's like, "What, do you guys have phones?" It's
Dude,
just like,
he was like one of the
wow,
lead designers or something. He's like, just like, what? You guys don't have phones?
such
That
the
that was like a
arrogance.
video game version in real time of fucking let them eat cake.
Yeah, it was so fucking, and you know what? That game did come out, and it did eventually have a PC version. Funny enough, and man, it is the most like a game is bad where if you wanted to play the game for free without ever having to spend money, it would take you like I think almost 2 million years to get to like the best rank in the game to actually be enjoyable.
Now, I don't want to piss anyone off here. Now, like, if you like Diablo, that's cool, okay?
It'd be
But
like the real Diablo,
here's my thing, right? You know how the box of Diablo 2 is that awesome, sweet fucking like Grim Reaper skull that's on fire?
Hmm.
For years, because I never played it. But for years, I thought it was some kind of cool, fucking like awesome action game. And then somebody actually like when this debacle happened, I finally looked up what Diablo is, and it's just like your character's 700 miles away from the camera on an over the top view, spamming like, fireball and shit. And I was like, that's Diablo?
Yeah,
Huh.
I mean that's the thing you see because
I was like, that's Diablo?
yeah, it's like one of those like asymmetric games, yeah, and like I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like a single thing that Blizzard makes like at all. So like I don't really have anything nice to say
It's
if I'm
wild.
brutally honest with
It
you.
for me, it's exceptionally wild that all of these years I thought Diablo was this awesome fucking action game when in reality it was just like a fucking
A
button
top down
smashing
game.
RPG or whatever. I was like, huh.
I don't wanna be too mean, but like I don't there are just some game genres out there I just don't understand because your League of Legends almost kind of looks like that. It's like that like view where you're just spamming buttons, and your character does shit. Like I don't want to say it's like simple entertainment for people, but like because I'm almost insinuating it's like for simpletons. But I'm just like I don't get it. Maybe I'm too old for this shit. But actually no, fuck that. People that play this are older than me. I don't get it. I don't get why people like this
You
shit.
know that like Killer Snowman movie that had like that insane fucking box art
Yeah,
where like when it's a normal snowman and then you tilt the box and he's like
yeah,
I thought when I saw that in like the rental shops back when those existed, I thought, oh man, that movie's got to be some hardcore fucking like horror movie, and it turns out years later I watch it and it's just a fucking horror comedy.
yeah.
And I was
I know
like, you know
exactly what
what?
you're on
Now that
about.
I
Yeah.
think about it, I don't know what I expected from the Killer Snowman movie.
Mm. There are times when you look at something and you just think like, oh, no, what this is about. Then you get what you get. You get what it is, and you're just like, I don't know what to expect. Actually, now that I think about it,
Like yeah, like the cover of It, where it's like Tim Curry's face and he's like, like he's tearing through the box, and then you watch the movie and you just get, ha ha.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's fucking hilarious either way. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, like the expectation versus what you get. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's wild. Like, but yeah, Diablo, because I thought it was going to be something like Doom, because I knew what Doom was. Because you look
Mm,
at that box art, you're like, fuck, that's got to be some hardcore shit. That's
yeah.
literally just me getting fucked by marketing. Because if honest to God, if I ended up getting that game and playing it, I would have been pissed.
Yeah. You mean the original Doom?
No, no, no. I'm talking about Diablo. Because I'd be like, oh
Oh,
yeah, I'm
okay.
ready for this fall. Why is there so much rating? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I would be so checked out. Ugh, but yeah, I mean, you know, you judge something by the front cover, and then you don't get exactly what you bargained for.
Yeah, that would be 100% like the lesson there, which would be don't judge a book by its cover because boy, you know what book you should definitely not judge by its cover?
What, Conan?
Yeah, the original run of Conan. those
Yeah,
those
you show me that, and it was hilarious.
I was like, yeah, are you surprised that the Frank Frazetta covers in the 19 fucking 70s sold better than this?
Yeah, could you show me one where it was like really shit looking, and then of course they updated it where he's like, he looks like an actual barbarian that what people expect a barbarian to look like.
Yeah.
And boy howdy, yeah, that can actually make a difference. Like, Ooh. I mean, that reminds me too. Like when book one's about to come out of this, like I want us to look over the front cover just one last time to make sure that we're happy with it. But
Yeah. What cover did we go? Did we even make a cover yet?
I think originally the front like the characters holding her by the neck, with the rope was I think that was originally going to be the front cover, but I don't think we decided on whether that's actually going to be the case or not.
I think the fucking art definitely needs to be like redrawn if we're gonna use that.
I did suggest to you that like we should probably update the character bios because Honey in particular looks a bit off model compared to the others, and yeah, and plus I think we need to. I think Maven's hair needs to cover the sides of her head just a little bit for reasons. So
Yeah. For
Yeah.
for a cool fucking backstory.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we're independent, so we don't have to like exactly like appease any like corporate master. So we can conceivably just work whenever we need to, work whenever we want, but at the same time we still have like a bit of a deadline we've gave ourselves. So, ooh. By the way, so you know how a while back Epic Games like pretty much fired a lot of their like Fortnite stuff.
Yeah.
I have heard that that game apparently has a lot more bugs than it used to
Yeah.
because no one's there to fucking fix it.
Oh, you want to know
No,
something
that's
that's real wild?
yeah.
Or for the audience, I ended up. So I had this software called Animation
Sketch.
Sketchpad.
Oh yeah, tell this. Yeah.
So it's a lot like Flipbook if you've ever played the Nintendo DS. It's like a Nintendo DS like Flipbook or Flipbook Studio or whatever, where
Mm.
it's a very simple animation software that has really good onion skins for like frame by frame animation. And for some reason, like I thought it was because it was Windows 11, it just stopped working. But it
Yeah, and you're not the only person.
turns out that it was a glitch caused by full screening at the wrong time. And I think for almost 2 years I didn't use the software.
Oh yeah, I mean you're not the only one because like on Steam, which is what you brought it through, like it has like mixed reviews. So I guess you weren't the only person having this problem.
Yeah, and I was like, man, this really fucking sucks. And then like a few days ago, I looked at. I tried to get it to work. I did everything possible. I even looked up the Steam page to see if anybody said anything, and I saw on there that one of the guys, who like one of the head guys, like tried to at least contact me because I stopped paying attention to Steam stuff. But he's
Mm.
like, oh yeah, send an email to the fucking like help. And I was like, okay, you know what? I don't know if this company still does this, but I'll try. Turns out I ended up getting like one of the vice presidents of the company on an email, and it's like, oh, did you try installing it and uninstalling it? I'm like, no, I'm gonna tell you all of the things that I tried to do. And he's like, oh yeah, okay, so you got to find the hidden file directory and delete this folder, but save it beforehand just in case it deletes something important. Then fucking program works again. And now, now I'm like, I told him, hey, there's a lot of other people who have the same problem. You might want to go on Steam and like give them an update and let them know that that's the way to fix it.
Yeah, yeah. And has there been any word on whether they're actually going to try and do that,
They
or?
probably have to run it through a few, like, because it's a company, right? And they make more than
Yeah,
just that program. I have the sneaking
I
suspicion
see.
that they're probably going to be like, hey, I got this email that happened, and like evidently some people on Steam are having problems. We should probably fix it. And then they're going to go through a thing. They're going to talk to each other, and then they'll figure it out. Something
That's
just
good.
dinged. What the fuck was that?
Oh, I installed Animation Sketchpad as you was talking.
Oh, okay. Because I was like,
Yeah.
did the motherfucker hear me through the computer? Do I have to call the cops? Like, what the?
No, 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 no. I went to because if it's as easy as that, then I'll probably try and get it working again.
Yeah. I did screen cap what you have to do. So if you scroll
Yeah.
up, you should be able to find it.
Yeah. Again, I'll do it after we finish record. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow
Well, you
since
don't want
it's
people to
Friday
see your
today.
entire file directory on your computer?
Yeah. Whew. Yeah, man. But just trying to think real quick. So as I said, I'm gonna be taking my sweet time doing these today. So
Gwyneth Paltrow is a very
yes.
interesting woman.
Yeah.
Because she played the lady in the Iron Man movies, but then she was less and less in the Iron Man movies because Gwyneth Paltrow, she's a little nutso schizo psycho bunker.
Is that the blonde woman from the first film?
Yeah, it's the lady who made Goop.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah, the lady who sells like psychic vampire dust.
Yeah, so what does she? So hang on, what's her career outside of acting? Then is she like sells some kind of like snake oil bullshit?
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
for legal reasons, we should say possible and or maybe snake oil. It's snake oil.
Hmm.
It's pretty. And you know what? A lot of the things that she is selling, you can get on Amazon for like way less.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She basically just used her fame to do drop shipping, which is lame.
That's pretty lame. I mean, hell, that's the reason why we unsubscribed from Count Dankler for the time being was just because he was doing that like stupid like de-aging bullshit. Which,
Oh yeah,
speaking of which,
with
he's
the military men that definitely are real, and then you pull it up, and it's like
just AI.
it
Yeah,
is 100%. It's not even a good AI image.
yeah. Well, the thing is I have noticed that in his last two videos he stopped doing that. So I mean, because he did it twice in a row, like flogging those like de-aging shit. But what I'm thinking is either happen. Well, here's the thing. Enough people were like voicing their concerns in the comment section to the point where I'm hoping that he picked up on the fact that people hated that shit. So, if he doesn't do it again anytime soon, then we know that he probably listened. But if he does it a third time, then that means we know that he doesn't give a shit. So,
Yeah, which is
I
a
mean, to be
shame.
fair,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, okay, we'll give it some time. I mean, I need to watch his recent video about Dragon Lord because that was like what started off the Mad Lad series. If you didn't know that,
The Mad Lads.
yeah,
Dragon Lord is a character.
yeah.
He's
Ooh,
just another lol cow. And
it's not really
he
worth talking about,
he
but at the same
definitely he
time,
definitely is somebody where you're like, I mean, the internet bullying didn't help, but the guy was a massive prick.
yeah, I don't have really sympathy points for that guy. But again, like it's lol cow shit, so I'm not gonna like
Yeah.
look into it because the thing is like even if you like watch it without actually taking part in it, you'll it is kind of like a weird form of bullying in a sense of like, well, you just like just laughing at this absurd like person that just doesn't know how to like function or really understand what he's doing.
Oh,
So
you mean the internet's like, cottage industry of creating drama where realistically there is none?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh God, from today to tomorrow, I can start making like this is me being like an evil Cobra Commander man.
But right,
From
right. But you're just making a point, yeah,
from today to tomorrow, I could just start making comedy videos, right? That
yeah,
break down like really bad YouTube shorts or like AI videos, and I can just be like, "Oh, this is shit, dude." Then
yeah,
what I do is that once that gets a whole bunch of like views, I'm gonna start like slowly weaseling in politics, right?
yeah.
Then once I've slowly gained a political audience, this is when I find or wait for a big influencer space drama to happen, and then I put my 2 cents in. But it'll be a very divisive shit take. So that way I like lock in the people that follow me, and I also
Yeah.
create a fuckload of drama with the person that I'm making fun of, and then their response videos, because they'll have more views than I do, will
Hmm.
generate a fuckload of traffic, and that's how you become a YouTube villain.
Exactly. Yeah. God. Yeah. That's basically just like the Keemstar person. Yeah.
I mean, also, fucking, Moist Critical did video game shit, and now he does a fuckload of internet drama. Uh, does fucking
Man.
Meat Canyon did the funny cartoons, and now like whenever he does his little like videos, he shits on like public pop culture shit.
Do you mean as in like events? Like, do you mean like with that one way it's like making fun of like horror slop and things like that?
That or like yeah, fucking like gooning and shit.
Yeah. I mean. I mean, it is kind of funny because I do remember there was a year where, like, the new year hits, and because a good chunk of these like cartoons are making fun of like YouTubers,
Yeah.
which rightfully so because some of them are kind of awful people. But I do remember there was one year where he's like, I was reflecting back on the last 3 to 4 years, and I realized that like I don't actually give a shit about the people I make fun of. But then the funny thing is like I guess he must have gone back into that routine because like some of his videos do touch upon people again, like the Ouroboros of Asmongold and like Hassan Piker basically shitting on each other when in reality they actually feed off each other because quick content.
I was stunned to find out that both of them found that really funny.
I mean, they did, but let's be real. Like when you're basically getting called out, even in a funny sense. I mean, what are you gonna do? Say like, "Yeah, how dare he?" Like, I mean, that's really the only thing you could kind of do,
Yeah.
honestly. So
Oh,
it's like if somebody
kiss
made
me.
fun of us because it's like we yap on all the time. Like, I mean, yeah, like it's just
I like
like
how in that
what do you
cartoon he
say?
didn't give him like the center of his face.
Oh, you're on about Hassan or
Yeah, Hassan. He like the center of his face is just completely punted in.
yeah. I love how Asmund just looks. Well, then again, Asmund's not too far off from the real thing, but yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's because he's the Roach King.
Yeah, he is the Roach
The
King.
Termite King demands it, Justin.
The Roach King sounds like a weird berserk like demon.
No, that's 100% a fucking character in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The Roach King, yeah.
It is I, the Roach King. Whoa, dude, that's pretty gross. Pizza time, guys. Oh no, there's
Pizza
roaches
time.
everywhere. April O'Neil, what's happening? I'm gonna get the scoop. I, Lord Shredder, now add the Roach King to our Terradrome. I am the Roach King.
Well, then again, it's the Shredder, so because he's voiced by Uncle Phil. The Roach King.
Yeah, and then Krang is just like, I find him to be disgusting.
Dude, I like that one clip of like that old show where like Shredder is in like a shopping center and he just sees this woman with like her baby pram. He's like, "Oh, ugly child." My condolences, madam.
Oh, ugly child. My condolences, madam.
You should talk.
Ow!
Fucking, she kicks him in like the iron leg and somehow hurts him. It's like, ow.
Ugly child.
Oh, ugly child. My condolences, madam. Fuck, I don't need to like do the complete cross arms.
Dude,
know,
you
this
know
is gonna be
season
funny.
1 of that show is like 60 something episodes.
Jesus, just season 1.
Yeah, that's why the animation is really goofy a lot of the time because they cranked that show out.
Yeah. The Ghostbusters show has like a similar problem where like there is so many episodes and there's also like stinkers for different reasons, So like, the animation might be pretty crappy or the just the episode itself is just like, so
Oh my god! You know what the worst show was for that? It was the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
oh man, I've seen clips of that, yeah, where like the animation errors are just really weird to a point where it kind of like fucks up content. Like I remember I've seen a clip of an episode where it's like, what does the timer say? We got 7 minutes, and it's like it says like 18 minutes. It's like, how did you fuck that up?
Yeah, another one that when my friends and I were watching it because like you could get like the DVD box set for like nothing.
Oh god.
We were watching it, and there was this fucking part in it where it was just like, okay, so the idea is that they went to a dinosaur planet. It's Peach, Mario, and I believe Toad, right?
Right.
And they're on this dinosaur like world, and the fucking okay, so lip sync fucking perfect. Character saying, "Well, where do we go now, guys?" It's Luigi. Lip sync fucking perfect. It's Princess Peach's voice though.
How? Like
Do you know how many people you would have to go through to fuck that up?
That's why I don't get it. Like, that's why I do think that's like, you know what? I'm gonna say this right now. That was slop before we even like knew what the term was.
They had an
Because that show,
they had an Indiana Jones episode where they didn't have enough time to animate his face, so it's just blank.
I've seen that, yeah, and he's called like Indiana John, I think, and
Yeah.
yeah, he has no fucking face. It's like, what is like, you know what? A lot of people shit on Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. At least for the most part, the animation is okay.
Also, like whoever they got to play Robotnik, fucking
Slaps, yeah. That's like, honestly, like that Robotnik is almost the definitive Robotnik, despite the fact that that show is like stupidly like dumb, you know.
I have decided to announce my retirement.
I do love that episode where like he pretends to be good, and then like because it starts out where like the giant robots are attacking, and they're like in the middle of an attack. It's like, hang on a minute, what's that? Okay, attack's called off. We're going. Wait, what? Yep, attack's called off. We're going home. It's just yeah. Fuck, that was goddamn. Honestly, I'm gonna say this right now, and I think I said this on a previous recording. I think that show is actually better than Sonic Underground.
Oh, of course. Sonic Underground is just kind of boring.
It's boring, and the songs are super cringe.
Sonic Underground.
Except for that one, that's hilarious.
One day his mother will be
Fuck. Sonic Underground. I always remember when I was when I was a kid, the TV show that actually like aired that would actually warn you that there's flashing images. So go like Sonic Underground. This program contains scenes with flashing images.
You know what my favorite part of like Sonic the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is the PSAs. So in the 80s,
oh god,
in the 80s, if you wanted to have a show with any level of violence, you had to have a PSA at the end.
Yeah.
So that cuts down on how much they actually cut out. So one of them is just like, hey, washing machines look really fun, but you shouldn't ride in them. Get out of there.
Yeah. But what's funny is like the way they would word it, like they can't say to kids that you'll suffocate and die. So he'll be like, if you ever get caught in a washing machine, you're really gonna get wet. It's just like, what? Just okay.
If somebody touches you in a place or in a way that you don't like, say no. Get out of there.
If someone touches you in a way that doesn't make you feel comfortable, that's no good.
That's the one. Yep. That's no good. Get out of there.
Kids, there's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like. But if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, that's no good. It's your body. No one has the right to touch you if you don't want them to. So what do? First, you say no. Then, you get out of there. Most important, you gotta tell someone you trust. Like your parents, your teacher, a police officer.
That's no good.
Also, it's Jalil White, fucking Steve Urkel.
Yeah, I mean that don't mean shit in the UK, but I mean I know who he is because of the internet. But yeah, I know that in America, you people went crazy over, like House Fall or whatever it's called.
Let the house fall, let it crumble, and then he's just at the top of the falling house going, "Can I do that?
Can I do that?" Doesn't that show end with him setting off a nuke?
Yeah, pretty much.
3, 2. I can see my house from here. What a way to fucking end like a family show. We're just gonna nuke the fucking like.
I don't think it actually ends like that, bro. Also, that show was a very serious show, and then eventually they just put more and more Steve Urkel in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Jalil White still alive? 49. Oh wow.
Oh yeah, no, he's alive.
Honestly. I thought he was going to be older than that, if I'm honest with you.
No, he was he was a teenager when he was doing that shit.
God
he
damn.
He does not sound like that at all, by the way. He's a suave motherfucker.
Really?
Yeah, dude, the biggest con of all time is that the guy that plays Steve Urkel is actually one of the coolest motherfuckers of all time.
Isn't there like an episode where he and like another guy switch bodies and then like he's teaching him how to be cool when it's just basically the guy almost playing himself and then There's another guy that has to pretend to be Steve Urkel.
There is an episode where it's like the Nutty Professor, like the original Nutty Professor, where it's just him being cool, and it's just literally the same actor, but not in the glasses and shit.
Okay.
There's also an episode where they get rid of the fat in his aunt, and he's like, wow. And then they go to a wedding or something, and then she eats like a cake, and then fucking ass explodes out of like the fucking. That one's really funny because it's just it's like they had like one of those airbag jets in her pants.
Oh yeah,
and it's it's really funny.
Now, I know that this show was big in America, but as like a funny British man that lives in the mushroom, would I actually enjoy this if I ever watched it?
You might find that like the first few seasons are actually like real family shit.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's Family Matters. Also, like the actual protagonist of the show is the cop from Die Hard.
Oh, you really? Yeah. Oh, okay then. You got me curious now. Dude, that video, I fucking love that. Fuck Die Hard. I might have to watch that again. I don't know why, but I brought like the whole box set on DVD, so I have like 1 to 5 for whatever reason.
I love the fact that everybody really likes the third one until like I brought up the fact that it's not really that good, and then when you watch it again, you're like, yeah, you know what? That movie's not that great.
I will say one thing, because the thing is that this is like that typical sequel shit where they kind of miss the point as well of the first film. But I gotta say, I fucking love the dynamic between Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson. It is hilarious.
Yeah, both of them being hilariously racist to each other.
Yeah. But man, like, I fucking love. God damn that! No, you know what? I enjoy Die Hard 3 for what it is. It's not really a Die Hard film, but
everybody talks about how cool fucking Jeremy Irons is as a villain, but like he blows up most of fucking New York in order to rob gold in. But then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, he's like German. He's like the brother of, what's his face?" And he does not sound. He does not sound German at all.
I was gonna say, because when I think back at the film, whenever I hear him talk, I'm like, oh yeah, he's meant to be the brother of Gruber. Also,
like a lot of the deleted scenes have him like having like a nervous tick when he talks. But they cut a lot of that shit out. So like once or twice in the movie, he's like, eh.
Yeah, bit inconsistent, isn't it?
Wrong move. I threw your fucking brother out of a roof, bitch. Also, the original ending to that movie was going to be really bad.
Is that when John would actually lose?
No. So he goes and finds the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
He finds Hans Gruber's brother, and it's like right after the big heist. But he's in a motorcycle jacket, and he's sitting across the table.
Yeah.
And then the movie ends with him point blank hitting him with a log rocket. And you're like, that's really stupid.
It honestly sounded like they actually were really unsure of how they wanted to end that film. I'm getting the impression.
Oh, it also does that hilarious 90s thing where it's like they steal a car. They steal a car, and it has a car phone in it, and they're like, God damn, I love being in the future. I'm like, holy shit. If only everyone knew.
Yeah. That's like nothing compared to what we have now.
Yeah, we have the cube of knowledge.
Yeah, maybe too much knowledge, honestly, for some people.
In a weird way, is it insane to think that, like, out of all of the movies that kind of got the future right, it was fucking, like, 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Well, there was that, but I was also thinking the fact that RoboCop kind of predicted DVDs.
Oh, not only did it predict DVDs, it predicted, like, corporate bullshit. It predicted, like, the military-industrial complex being privatized by fucking mega corporations that also make other shit. It predicted.
Yeah.
It predicted It predicted it predicted massive riots. It predicted the unionization of police officers and how that would inevitably lead to massive, civil unrest.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of shit,
predicted
and then at
constant.
the end of the day, it's still just a giant robot guy going. I
Dead
can't.
or alive.
I could. I wanted to say. Remember when he shoots the guy in the nuts? Is like,
Oh,
Madam,
the
Madam,
crisis,
you're
yeah.
in shock. I will now call a rape crisis center. And then he just kind of stands there and tilts his head slightly. And she's
Yeah.
just like, she's just kind of like,
Someone showed me a comedy video where it's like that scene, but then he's like shooting multiple men in the dick. That's
Oh,
just
yeah,
like coming around the corner.
100 men keep showing up, and he starts getting like disgusted by it. Yeah, that one's great. That one's so fucking stupid. That was on YouTube. That was on YouTube for a while, by the way.
I mean, it still is, but like, fucking, I like how they just keep going around the corner like fucking zombies. Like it's a fucking zombie apocalypse. You got to shoot them all in the dick.
Yeah.
God, that theme song's so fucking good. Did you like RoboCop 2?
The music in general is really good. RoboCop 2 is okay.
Yeah, it's a fun film. It's not great, but I do like the bit where he's fucking. I like the bit where he's like malfunctioning. He's like reading a corpse. It's right.
Oh yeah, because the corporation. Oh, dude, the social satire in the second one is fucking great because it's like it makes fun of corporations by committee. So it's like they're like, how do we fuck up RoboCop so that way we can make our like industrial move? And they're like, oh, I got an idea. It's very simple. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a committee of complaints about RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna reprogram him based off of all of the complaints.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're like, is there a possibility that he could, tell children good moral values? And then one guy at the meeting is just like, is there a particular reason why he keeps stopping a lot of black people? And it's like so much, and it overloads his brain. Like he pulls out a gun at a guy that's like jaywalking.
Jaywalking, yeah. And then there's also a bit. Well, no, it was smoking, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was smoking.
Yeah, and then the guy is just
You have to do that 30 feet away from the building, sir. Bah, 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 like shoots the fucking cigarette into pieces.
He shoots the cigarette to pieces, and like there's just bullet holes around the guy, and he's just like shaking, you know.
Yeah, and then reading the dead guy his rights.
Yeah, and then when he's
Murphy, and he just turns, is like, he's dead. Turns back, perfect comedic timing.
Yeah, and then like he like taps his fingers, be like, I might be having trouble.
Yeah.
No, RoboCop 2's fun.
Also, the villain is just like kind of a weird chill cult leader that's selling like turbo drugs.
Yeah.
And they actually get the better of RoboCop really hard. They just like disassemble him and then dump his like robot body in front of the police department.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Look at this fucking shadow it casted.
Wee. It is the Slender though.
It is I, Slender Stool.
Slender Schlish.
I need to say Slanesh then, but we don't want that.
Slanesh.
Yeah. Fuck it, I don't like Warhammer. I don't give a shit. Fuck Warhammer.
I like Warhammer. I think it's cool.
You can take a Warhammer and keep that thing way away from me.
Yeah, and then I showed you like actual Crusade images, and you were like, "Wow, that's just fucking like Berserk and Warhammer."
Berserk, yeah. Hey guys.
I used to play the Lord of the Rings Warhammer.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was fun. It was just, we got to do like, battles from, because somebody else had all of the fucking figurines for that shit. So we all just we all just played like massive fuck off war battles. I, as the orcs, won Helm's Deep.
Very nice.
Yeah. Instead of blowing up that hole in the fucking side of it, we just used that giant fucking bomb to blow up the front gate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be a type of game I'll never get to play, so...
We blew up the front gate. And
So,
then
is
also
that like...
not using like, fucking, we didn't use like, pre knowledge in the battle either. So what we did, like, that little secret side door that they come out of, like at Helm's Deep, yeah, we didn't capitalize on using that.
Didn't use that, like, at all.
No, I don't think. Well, they didn't get the heroes didn't get a chance to, really, because the fucking gate exploded.
So, is this like Warhammer branded like Lord of the Rings? Like, what is this exactly?
So it's like Warhammer Fantasy, but it's Lord of the Rings, but it's not the books; it's the movies.
Oh, so Peter Jackson. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I gotcha.
Yeah, that was a good time. Also played like the Clicks version of Mech Warrior at the same time. That was fun too. BattleTech. BattleTech, I'm not gonna lie, is like mechanically speaking a lot more fun than Warhammer. Also, you don't kill yourself buying all of the fucking figurines.
What do you mean? Like, it's cheaper? Is what
It's
you're
a
saying?
lot cheaper. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Not only that, like, you don't really need the figurines in order to play the game.
Oh, really?
No, not really.
That's good. I always wondered, like, do you actually like when I see people play these? Like, well, I don't really see them play them. I see images. But I often wonder, like, how much of this shit do you actually need?
Oh, you don't need the figurines at all.
Oh, okay.
If you want to do like tournaments and stuff, yeah, you need the figurines. But like, if you just want to casually play, a strategy game, you don't need shit. You can use like fucking cardboard pogs.
Okay.
In fact, I 3D printed a Play-Doh model maker that makes little fucking like second edition Space Marines.
Very nice, very nice.
I'm hearing a children's choir singing the song Zombie, and I'm like, that is an insane song for kids to sing. Because it's about, like, the fucking IRA.
What the fuck are you listening to?
It's my wife.
What would be an insane song for kids to sing?
Zombie. Definitely Zombie. That would be one of them. Because that song is about, like, the troubles and, like, car bombings and shit.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like, there's that. And then there's also, God, what would be another kid? Not, what would be a song that they would have to, like, heavily censor in Kids Bop? Fill my cup, put some soda in it.
Actually, it doesn't even have to be like a fucked up song. I just think it'd just be funny just hearing kids sing songs that you wouldn't really associate with, like just singing like Rob Zombie songs or maybe fucking.
Conquering the world, dig through the ditches. Oh, dude. Oh, you know what? No, fucking.
Go on.
Oh, fucking. How does Enter Sandman go again?
Oh.
God, I don't listen to Metallica. I'm not the biggest Metallica fan, mainly because they fucked up copyright forever.
Yeah, they are kind of a blight in a sense of
Yeah.
God, man, I think about like God, I remember it wasn't that long ago I talked about this, but playing the fucking playing Tony Hawk's like Underground 2 again and just seeing like a Napster like advertisement was really goofy.
Oh, my favorite thing about Napster. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like there was that Sorbo like drink that you was like going crazy over.
Oh, my favorite. Oh, yeah, the fucking And it tasted so bad too. I don't know why. It was just marketing. It's the one that it's the little fucking like, it's not an energy drink. It's like a juice, but it was just it had the little skink on it or whatever. It's like the little gecko.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking nasty. I don't even think that exists anymore, does it?
I don't think so. Oh, but hey, Daniel, check this out. I'm going to give this girl a shotgun.
But why?
There we go. Shotgun. No. Well, they haven't gone that far into the future just yet.
Yeah. I've decided to announce my retirement. Oh, man, those fucking classic YouTube poops are great.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Tomorrow I'll invent those blueprints. Tomorrow I'll start. Tomorrow I'll invent my bangers.
Bangers.
Tomorrow
My boy.
I'll go out.
You know, can I mention real quick I did some animations, like I did the Hunni Bunni animation, I did a few other animations for my other stuff, and somebody said something to me that stuck with me, and I'm actually like 50-50 whether I want to like capitalize on this. Someone said to me that my animations, the way they move, reminds them of the Zelda CDI shit.
Oh my god.
And now he said to me, now when the guy said this to me, he says, I mean that in a positive way, don't take that the wrong way. And I looked at the animations, how they moved, and I was like, I feel like there's some market here that I could be touched upon.
Join me, Link, or I will make your face the greatest in Kurodai, or else you will die. Link, these are the faces of evil.
Yeah, come back when you're a little bit richer.
Oh no, my cakes will burn.
Whatever I see, I devour.
You killed me! Good.
Dude, did you know that the developers actually made their own original game and it still uses that like fucked up animation style?
Yeah, they did it on purpose, yeah.
Yeah. And there's like that one little like lizard girl.
I don't think it's like I don't think it's like nearly as charming, mainly because they went out of their way to make it look like that.
Oh yeah, but the fact that they actually, I mean, I'm just impressed that they're still around, honestly, because like they made a game that's meant to be a throwback, but the actual goal was to actually make a good game this time around.
You know, the CDI technically did not really fail, right?
Yeah, it was weirdly profitable, which blows my mind because it's kind of a heap of shit, really.
Yeah. So what they did was they ended up it ended up being a school device.
Yeah,
because when they realized it wouldn't work for the home market because it was so expensive, they were just like, "Oh well, we'll just sell it as an educational tool."
Yeah,
Mavis Bacon.
Yeah, dude. Like, because again, after like someone told me that kind of reminded them of those, like I started wondering if it'd be really funny if I just did like Hunni Bunni, like almost like CDI parodies, like animations, where it'd be like, come back when you're a little bit more saner. For just fucking like punch them into the ground.
Oh, what's the other one? The fucking God, there's so many. Oh, there's so much.
My boy.
You know, there's a lot of dialogue like outside of just the cutscenes in that game.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there's like a tutorial mission where he's like, if you press down, I could do a duck walk. Neat, huh?
Oh yeah, it was the chicken walk. See? I was just like, okay. God, that God, that's
Ganon throws me. Oh.
And then you got that third game, Zelda's Adventure, which is like
it's not as fun.
It's not even remotely the same as the other two, and it's the way the perspective looks when you're walking around is really weird.
Also, it's just it's digitized actors, which is not nearly as fun. Link, I'm going to Gamelon.
I gotta say, like those games. Oh yeah, those games are so. What a fucking anomaly those games are.
You know, to be brutally honest, like, considering the time period, those animations were not really that terrible.
You know what it is? It kind of reminds me of, when we like, how we like to dog on that like Druids game. You know the one
Yeah.
I'm on about, right?
The mystery of the
Like,
Druids.
yeah, like when I look at it, I get this weird sense of they were actually trying,
Yeah.
but it wasn't good enough. You know?
It's that
And I
thing
mean
that we were
that
talking about earlier. You do it, and you're just like, how did this get past, like... Because this had to go through, like some kind of body in order to fucking be
So what
made.
you're saying is, like everyone's mentality when they see like Jax's ending in Mortal Kombat 4, where it's like,
I know exactly how that got made.
oh yeah,
They were probably all sitting there fucking smoking weed or something and just be like, it'd be really funny.
yeah.
They probably saw their kid playing with action figures and said that as an ending.
They probably did, yeah.
That Jax ending is something fucking special.
Yeah.
No! I will throw Sonya Blade off of the cliff. No! Haha, I did it. What? Remember me, motherfucker? Now
Hang on a
I will
minute.
throw you off the cliff. No! This
Yeah.
is not a brutality. This is a fatality.
Right. So I can see my sister outside with the kids.
Oh, okay. They just walking by.
No, they were dropping something off. I mean, it's my birthday soon, so probably a present.
Oh yeah, it is almost your Geburtstag.
Yeah. Whew. But I was listening. Yeah, they were probably just like smoking the ganja.
Yeah, the devil's lettuce, grass, weed.
They do look back on those games and they realize like some of them are kind of like shitty, because I remember there was an interview where they asked like, so what do you think is like the worst, like the biggest regret you ever had making these games? It's like, oh, you know that one Quan Chi fatality where he like kind of drags their neck out like a giraffe? Yeah. I look back at that and I think to myself, why the fuck did we shit that in the game?
I mean, it's unique. I'll say that much.
I suppose so, but
Also
but why?
Like Katana's kiss fatality always like ends up changing so much, because like she explodes people in the first one. In the second one, they stretch really long, and then the third one, they just blow up into like a million femurs.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I'm saying that wrong. Like she's in the second game. She's not even in the first game. The first game that she's in. There, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then
Gee,
they remove it for a really long time, because then she just uses her fans.
Yeah, like slices them up, yeah.
Yeah, and then they kind of brought it back. They didn't bring it back in 9, but I think they brought it back slightly in like 10 or 11 or 50.
Yeah. I think ever since Mortal Kombat 2, she's been in like every single game since then, you know?
She is kind of a very important and integral character to the plot, even though the plot is just whack.
Especially now where like nothing actually matters anymore.
I was stunned to find out. So, you know the animated movies called Legends?
Yeah.
Okay, so Mortal Kombat Legends 1 and 2 is the first and like second game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then instead of doing Annihilation, the third one is the post-apocalypse with like Super Kano,
Yeah.
which is weird that they would skip Annihilation.
Is this that show where they basically like have Strider be the main character?
No. These are
Striker.
new. These are animated movies by Warner Brothers.
Oh wait, are you on
Scorpion's
about
Revenge? Yeah.
Are you on about the ones where like at the beginning of the first film he grabs fucking Daffy Duck?
Yeah, and then the second one,
Oh, yeah.
like Shaggy grabs him and he's like, "Ooh, like Scoop."
Like get over here, man. It's like
get
references like the meme.
Yeah.
I love, yeah. I've only ever seen the first Legends film. I need to get on the other one soon.
The second one is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
The third
There's
one
also, like-
is honestly, I was surprised at how long the second one was, because I was watching, I'm like, man, this movie's almost over. Are they gonna rush the ending? And then no, it was the whole ass. They did the whole last fucking tournament. I was like, wow.
I've also seen a little bit of that Johnny Cage film that takes place in the 80s.
Also,
Weirdly
it's
enough.
definitely 100% animated by like people who work on Scooby Doo.
Really?
Because I was looking at it and I was like, this feels like Scooby Doo. Then I look up the people that like actually did a lot of the animation work. I'm like, yeah, it's about right. Also, like, you know, fucking the voice of Daphne plays like half of the characters. She plays God, what's her name? She plays Katana.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, just bear with me. I just need to think for a second. Let me just
Mortal
think for a second.
Kombat.
I think there's some talks that they might be making another game.
Of course, they just made a movie.
Yeah, with Cole Urban as John. I heard some people have actually some people at work have actually seen that and they're actually really enjoying it. The new film.
Well, yeah, but it's still plot-wise pretty bad. You see, the first one, it's like everyone was like, yeah, but it's rated R and it got too violence, and I was like, yeah, but they did my boys dirty. They made they made Kano like a good guy that becomes a bad guy, and then they also like had a character that was basically Johnny Cage, but they just didn't have Johnny Cage in the movie. And then apparently in the second film they just kill him in like the opening. I'm like, okay, whatever, I guess.
Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage not afraid to die. Prepare. Remember when I showed you that album? Prepare yourself. You remember?
No, I don't.
There was an album where it's actually the album where the Mortal Kombat theme came from. And what's great is like when you listen to the other songs, it actually has like that tune in it, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah. I hope this prepares you for Mortal Kombat, the movie, in theaters soon. And then like that, oh my god, the Legends Within, we gotta watch that.
Is that really bad one?
That's the one that they made as a really cheap animation to like sell to dumb kids at the video store. So that way they'd get hyped for the movie. Holy fuck, dude. That thing is amazing in how bad it is. Watch out for Sub-Zero!
Oh, is this no way? You said cartoon. Are we on? Because I'm thinking about that like stage show thing that was like cringe as hell.
No, it's not that. It's the really bad straight to VHS like promotional film.
Oh,
Oh my god, dude! Like, I don't even think there's copyright on that, dude.
it's that bad, huh?
Yeah,
Because again, the one that crosses my mind is that horrible stage show.
dude, fucking, oh, it's like they didn't have any budget, so like, you know, for like Goro killing like his brother and becoming like the champion of like the underworld or whatever is just him fighting a darker Goro, and the 3D is really bad.
Oh wait, I know exactly what this is. Is this the one where like the arms are kind of like dislocated from the torso in a weird way?
Yeah, and then there's also like, you know, when they're on the boat, like fighting like no, not on the boat. When they're in the caves fighting like the Baraka.
Yeah.
When they're fighting all of those guys, like they just keep showing Johnny Cage doing this like really silly uppercut that hits nothing.
Christ almighty. I feel like that's the Mortal Kombat version of the Mario Super Show because it's just insane bullshit.
The guy. I'm gonna go get a package real quick because the guy doesn't know how to open a gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, yeah, you gotta because for some reason, like half of the characters are all played by like Jim Cummings. So like Shang Tsung, he's like he looks like the version in the game, right? And he's like, yes, Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
God damn, Tim Curry was busy back in the day.
Well, yeah.
How many roles did he do? Is he as big as like Christopher Lee in the sense of like he did so much like shit
Well,
and wasn't really
he
like
did
picky?
he did a whole bunch of TV and movies. So like,
Mm. I was thinking. Go on.
he's one of the only reasons to watch the movie McHale's Navy.
Yeah. Man, after watching like the Lord. By the way, I've been watching the behind the scenes of Lord of the Rings, and I'm like halfway through the Two Towers for the appendices.
Yeah.
And man, like some of the old folks they interview are no longer with us now because Christopher Lee's gone. Bernard Hill died like I think a year ago at this point. But Bernard Hill, sorry, and Bob Anderson, who was like the sword guy, passed away some time ago.
Oh, dude, it was really depressing for me to watch like fucking Toy Story 2 because like half the cast is fucking dead. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, Potato Head's gone now.
Yeah, that was Don Rickles. Slinky Dog was fucking.
Was he
Ernest.
gone too?
Yeah, he was Ernest. Like from Ernest
Oh my
Scared
God.
Stupid or Ernest Goes to Camp.
Oh my God, that was
Yeah,
Ernest.
it was Ernest B. War. Look at me, I'm Slinky Dog.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, he
That's
ended up
sad.
getting like fucking like lung and throat cancer because he smoked like 5 packs of cigarettes a day.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. God,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like as a commoner, for lack of a better word, like there aren't really any celebrities that I don't really like. I give that much shit about for the most part, but man,
Jim Varney. Oh, also like it also had the army guy is played by Arlie
Ermy, yeah.
So like I was just watching this movie. I'm like, man, this is just a fucking rogues gallery of dead motherfuckers. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, dude, like, I remember when I was at my first job, there was a guy at my first job I mentioned before who was like a young person, like younger than me, to the point where he didn't really know like pop culture.
Yeah.
But he did know who Arlie Ermy was, and he actually did see Full Metal Jacket, but I blew his fucking mind when I told him that like the army guy in Toy Story is that guy, and then like he listened to it again, it's like, oh my God, it is just him, yeah. It's fucking...
Oh, remember that fucking crazy fucking like boss fight that you showed me from the movie The Frighteners?
Yeah.
So that movie was made by Peter Jackson, by the way.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, it stars what is it? Back to the Future guy.
Michael J. Fox, yeah.
It stars Michael J. Fox, and it's a movie where a guy he does like ghost investigations, but for the most part he just scams people.
Yeah.
But like the reality is that he's friends with some of the ghosts.
Yeah.
But then an actual like fucking like basically death shows up, and it starts killing. It has the ability to kill ghosts, and he's like, oh my God, something's killing all the fucking ghosts. It's like, aren't ghosts already dead? No, they'll be gone forever. So then, yeah, it creates an entire mystery and shit. It's actually pretty fun as a movie.
Yeah, I just remember when because I was just browsing YouTube one fateful night, and then all of a sudden that pops in my feed. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I think the funny thing too is like it was like the finale fight as well, where I just like there was something really funny about just jumping into a film at the end where you don't know what's going on. It was like when you showed me that clip of that stupid kangaroo film of that guy just going like, and I was like, what the fuck am I looking at here?
Yeah, remember fucking like also Arlie Erm is in that too. He's like, Reveille, get out your graves.
Why is he in the kangaroo film?
No. He's in Frighteners.
Oh, right, Frighteners.
Yeah, he's like, Reveille, get out your graves.
Do I know one film that Arlie is in as well, which we wouldn't expect is there's actually a pretty decent Texas Chainsaw film from the early 2000s.
Oh yeah, where he plays the crazy cop.
He plays the crazy cop, yeah, and it's like it's really interesting seeing that.
Well, we're just gonna have to rip your eyes out.
I always remember the scene where he's like driving whilst drinking, and he just like fucking smashes the bottle over the guy's head in the back.
Yeah.
I also found out too that Vigo is from Lord of the Rings. Is actually in Texas Chainsaw 3.
Well, would you believe that that's a fucking Would you believe that the same company made
Yeah, oh, yeah, New Line, of course.
Yeah, New Line Cinema, dude. It all starts piecing together, doesn't it?
Of course, yeah. Oh, man,
Do you know
Vigo's
who they
early.
originally wanted to play fucking Aragorn?
Oh, I should know this because I watched the thing. Remind me.
They wanted to get fucking. They wanted to get the guy from Gladiator.
Oh, Russell Crowe.
They wanted Russell Crowe to play fucking. To be fair, it's because like he was probably the highest grossing actor at the time, and he's from New Zealand.
You know, I know it's kind of hard to say because it never happened, but that wouldn't. I don't think that would have been completely terrible.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It would have been a different energy though.
To be fair, he was filming. He was filming like Gladiator at the time, so he's like, I can't.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't. He probably wouldn't have been able to fit his schedule. You know, one thing I do know though is the reason why Vigo did take the role is because his son was a massive fan of the books.
Yeah.
So he's like, Dad, you need to do it. Also, don't fuck it up.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
only like a few people who haven't read the books who played their characters. I can't remember which ones it was though.
But I do know that in the making of, some of them actually went out their way to read the book so they could get an idea.
Yeah, I think some of them were just like, I'm not gonna fucking read this shit.
Yeah, because I think Sean B went out his way to read it to like.
You know what?
understand
I think it
Boromir.
was like, I think it was actually the Gimli actor because he's like, I don't like Tolkien. He waffles on too much. It makes me go to sleep.
You know, one thing I did learn is that John Rhys Davies actually doesn't like rehearsing. So, like, for the most part, I think he kind of just plays in the moment. If that makes any sense.
He plays John Rhys Davies in almost everything that he's in.
He plays John Rhys Davies.
Yeah, like, have you ever watched? Remember that one James Bond movie where they fight the arms dealers and like. It was one of the Timothy Dalton ones. He plays like the head of the KGB in that one, and he's like, "Send him back to Mother Russia." Oh, thank you, Colonel Gogo, in a diplomatic bag.
Yeah, I'm sure if I look.
Yeah, John Rhys Davies is that guy. You know who actually kind of like took the mantle of his career is Tom Hardy, because John Rhys Davies was that guy who could literally play anything. Because you feel like, because he's a British guy, but he's like, we will have you play a Portuguese guy, and he's just John Rhys Davies, and then you're like, we will have you play the Egyptian guy, and he's just still John Rhys Davies.
John Rhys Davies, yeah.
Oh, Indy, I am so glad you are alive.
You know, it'd be like two funny people to put in a room. It's probably him and Brian Blessed.
Oh my god, that would be one of the most insufferable rooms of people just going, ha ha ha!
Yeah, and then they start fighting each other.
Oh god, they're both so old.
They're both so. I mean, Brian Blessed looks like he could still rip my arms off. So I don't think age has slowed him down one bit.
I think he's actually like in crutches now because his knees are shot. Still, I would not fuck with him though.
I'm sure to a guy like him, crutches is just like a weapon at that point.
Yeah, because like, that motherfucker survived a plane crash and then like with a smashed leg got people back to safety in the jungle.
Yeah.
He also punched a polar bear. I mean, you can't really.
You know what I find funny about Brian Blessed is one thing I love about like voice actors is when you watch something and then you recognize the guy. Like for example, my nephew had like was watching Peppa Pig and then all of a sudden I hear a pig that's like, "Oh yes, Peppa." I'm like, is that Brian Blessed in Peppa Pig? It's so...
Oh, Peppa!
Hello, my boy. He's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, after the voice booth was over, he just like beats the shit out like the voice directors. Oh my goodness!
Because I'm so hairy. Because I'm so hairy, a lot of the chimpanzees and gorillas tried to have sex with me. I give
Didn't
them,
he also,
I
like,
give them a
punch a polar-
stern. I give them a stern talking to.
Did he also like punch a polar bear in the face?
Yes, I said that. Yeah, it's wild.
Oh,
though.
right.
He's like, I didn't want
Yeah.
to shoot the poor thing, and it's like, dude, they are like the fucking killers of the Arctic. What are you fucking talking about?
Yeah, and then there was also another one that also is really funny because so when Square Enix was doing Kingdom Hearts, or SquareSoft, I should say, they did actually try to reach out to get every voice actor from Disney, you know, and Brian Blessed is also Clayton in the English dub.
Yeah,
So it's like, blasted gorillas, I will hunt down every last one of them. You know, so
man, his character could have been so much better in that movie if they didn't just waste a shitload of time on the fucking side characters.
oh yeah. One thing that confuses me is that film. So that film has, you know, fucking Phil Collins in it doing the music, which, you know, sounds pretty good. Sounds good, but like, there's like that one bit in the film where the gorillas are just making music, and
That scene could be cut for time.
we could do without.
It is
yeah.
literally nothing. Also, like, you know, the Turk is played by a really unfunny fucking comedian.
Oh, which one is it?
Fuck it. It's that one lady that had like the fucking like morning talk show. It's not
Oprah?
It's not Roseanne Barr. It's like, because Roseanne's actually funny. It's. I'm gonna have to. I actually want to look this up.
I mean, I could do it for you.
Tarzan voice. Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell was not great in that, and also the fucking hypochondriac elephant made me want to like punch my head through a wall.
Oh yeah.
God, that character's bad. Oh, the Thoinithith. Shockingly, really good straight to DVD fucking sequel.
Yeah, yeah.
Cause you know who plays the old monkey that he like forms a relationship with?
Who?
Fucking George Carlin.
Wait, the comedian that's like hates the world.
Yeah, George Carlin plays the old man monkey in the fucking straight to VHS sequel.
Fair enough then.
That's wild. And he's
Yeah.
like, "Stop bugging me, kid."
Stop bugging me, kid. Yeah. Hey, just a heads up. I'm only using this as like, you know, a basis, but obviously when you get to this scene with the cottage, obviously, you know, like, you know, make it original, I suppose.
Get off me! my legs fell asleep.
Oh yeah, yours. My legs fell asleep.
I'm sorry, but my legs fell asleep.
Are we still in agreement that if this ever went past the comic, we would actually ask them to make most of the characters American sounding just to break the trend,
the
of
fantasy mold? Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a lot of the characters to have like wildly differing American accents.
Except
the
for Hunni
only-
Bunny, isn't she still British?
Hunni Bunny would be the only character that has a British accent, which would be even better
Yeah.
because then it makes her feel more disconnected.
Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, and again, I want people to form their own voices when they read this shit, but like, I still kind of imagine Stream being voiced by the woman who voices that like fighting girl in Recess, and I guess she's also Bobby Hill as well.
Oh, Spinelli, yeah.
Spinelli, yeah. Like, I can imagine her having that weird, like, nasally sounding voice.
Yeah, Bobby Hill.
Unless we get like Nancy Cartwright to do it, you know, assuming she's still alive at that
Or
point.
what you do is you hire new talent to actually, you know, have a chance in the industry.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's like impressionists out there as well, because I mean, the problem is like, you know, I'm 30, I'm about to turn 31, and like I still have a love for like all the old people that I like, you know, grew up with. But the problem is like they're old, so like there is always a chance, like, because we joke about like, oh man, can you imagine if like Michael Madsen did a voice in this thing, and it's like, well, he's dead now. And then it'd be like, we could probably joke about, Brian Blessed would do everything. He's probably going to, I mean, he's like, what, 89 now? So he probably...
Man, you know
probably won't be able...
who should really play this fucking character? Clint Eastwood.
Don't even...
That motherfucker is 100 years old, dude. Like...
He's getting there.
He's like 99.
Is he really? Let me look it up.
Dude, he's old as fuck, dude.
Oh my god. No, okay, 95, but yeah, that's... Fuck. God damn.
He was alive long enough to see planes go from like fucking like prop planes to fucking jet fighters, dude.
God, what a... Man, God, I know, again, I'm only 30, but like, man, living life that long, just seeing the world, like, I realize something about life is, I mean, this is going to sound like really like baby talk, but like, the fact that like you and I have witnessed like the rise of like AI, and it's kind of like it's scary developments. Like, I mean, these fuckers probably still like, bombs like being developed in real time, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a thought process I've been having recently.
Yeah, no, like a very massive leap in technology can be really fucking scary.
Yeah, and I don't know how I feel about it.
I mean, I got to see the monochromatic computers that had like the fucking like 8-inch floppies when I was like a really, really young kid, and then they had the 3.25-inch floppies, which were like the harder discs.
Yeah.
And then I got to see like, oh my god, my fucking dad was so fucking proud of this. He bought a fucking flash drive when they came out.
No, really?
Yeah, because, he was a helicopter mechanic, so he did a lot of, like, computer shit.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh my god, he spent, like, $100 for a gig.
Man, the luxury.
You can't even wash your ass with a fucking gig now.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had a realization when I booted up an old laptop, like a laptop that's older than the one that you know of, where this was like, to give you an idea, this laptop was like a Windows Vista laptop, so it gives you an idea.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and like the most amount of space the C drive has is, I want to say 55 gigabytes, which is fuck old by today's standards.
Dude, my dad gave me a fucking awesome computer. It was an HP. But, okay, so this was during Windows XP.
Yeah.
So, but boy, it had a DVD drive. It had a DVD burning drive. It had, God, it had so many fucking features. It had a floppy disk, DVD drive / CD-ROM. It had, I think it was 500... I think it had like 500 gigabytes of storage. It had a fuckload for the time. Like, fucking... Oh, God, how long ago was that? That would have been, like, what, 2005?
Something like that, yeah.
For 2005, 500 fucking gigabytes was insane.
God. Yeah, it's scary. I mean, I've seen an image of, like... God knows how many years ago. I mean, the image looked like it was in black and white, where like it was like a giant room of like machines, and it's like, oh yeah, this room stores a whole 100 megabytes. And I'm like, boom. Yeah.
Well, the other thing that was really cool too was that because of Windows XP, it was actually like backwards compatible with a lot of like Windows 3 shit.
Oh,
so
really?
I got to play like a whole bunch of like point and click adventure games.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That reminds me. So one of the reasons why Steam is really cool is so the Steam Deck runs on a system called Steam OS, right?
Yeah.
Which from what I gathered runs on Linux.
Yeah.
And here's what makes this great. So what if I was to tell you that the Steam OS is almost like a Windows emulator in a weird sense?
Yeah.
So basically, like all these games that are usually listed as like Windows, there's a high chance that they play on the Steam Deck, because Steam OS is basically meant to be sort of like a weird Windows emulator in a sense of like, yeah, it could just play like off a Linux kind of thing,
Dude, untapped fucking gaming market, and this is the reason why like the video game Myst made a shit zillion dollars.
Yeah.
Is because they made a game that was predominantly made for Mac,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of Mac users that would very much like to, work, but then also have like a game.
Yeah.
Nobody ever programs for Mac because it's a fucked up version of Linux.
I do remember that game. I think actually had an award where it was like the best looking PS1 game because of like the way it was designed. It didn't really like lose its quality. If I got my facts right.
Yeah, well, it's just pre-rendered images.
Yeah, so it was arguably the best looking PS1 game out there because of that simple fact. So
I still hazard to say that one of the best looking. Okay, when it comes to like graphical fidelity, I think that the oh god, what is it called? It's the one with the boxing kangaroo. Tekken, there we go. Tekken 2 actually looks really good.
really,
Like the leap in quality from the first one where they look really jank to like, the cutscenes in the second one is a massive leap in technology. Another one, oh god, what Final Fantasy VII has some really cool shit in it, but like a lot of that's pre-rendered cutscenes.
it is. Yeah, I mean there was also the what game is it? Like Resident Evil, the original games is. I think if I got my facts right, all the locations that you're in are kind of like weird painted like environments, and then they just had to kind of like program where your character moves around in the image, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's a basic 3D room, like a basic 3D environment, and then
Yeah.
they just add the background to it as a texture. Because if you
Yeah.
get rid of the locked camera, you actually end up like seeing just walls of texture and then a blank space.
Yeah, yeah. There's a really weird one in Resident Evil 3 where there's just a weird face in the sky. It's like a
No.
weird texture. You ever seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the part in Doom 2 where just like John Romero's like floating head on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, you see my screen?
Yeah, now I do.
So this is meant to be sort of like a big. I mean, I'm trying to be vague, but basically like a big sort of like in. But what I want you to do is when you get to this, obviously, I want you to just use this as a basis, and then obviously like make it unique when you design it.
Oh god, you're already at the fucking. Which inn is this? Is this the one where they meet?
It's the. I mean, I could type it to you. Though. Where?
Is this the one where they meet the bogey boy?
Bogey Boy.
Yeah, the main bogey boy.
Well, I'll type it out for you because I don't want to like spoil it.
Spoilers. Man, this creates a lot of drag on my car. Spoilers. Oh, okay, it's that one. Okay.
Yeah, but
It's not,
still,
it's
I'm
not
like,
the other one.
no, that's like way after
I think that's actually in book 3.
the Return of the King. Yeah.
Yeah, that's after that's after the goopening.
Yeah. Goop's coming.
Goop's coming, baby.
Yeah.
That needs to
Hope
be a
you
shirt.
ready.
That needs to be a shirt. The Goop's coming, and then it's just like, who's that character?
I like how when we was in a call with our friends, even you warned him that the Goop was coming.
The Goop's coming, baby.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck we're even talking about, but that's the thing, neither do you. All you need to know is the Goop's coming one day.
Oh no, the Goop's coming. Trust me.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Tactical
that.
Goop.
I can't believe that character is basically just us being really stupid at like 2 a.m.
Okay, so again, we're going to be vague because we don't want to spoil it, but like we have like one of those like classic Discord 2 a.m., 3 a.m. kind of calls, right? Where we're just losing our fucking minds. Yeah, yeah. And then you came up with a thing, which we're not going to say the name of, but then that was just like in a call one day. And that I think that was even before.
That was
I don't know.
way before we did this, and then we were just like, all right, well, what should we do in like book 2? And I was like, I have an idea.
Yeah. And you was like, remember that stupid fucking character we came up with as a goof? And you're like, Yeah, and then you started like coming up with the idea, and then I started belting out the script, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is becoming a reality. Like, to give you an idea too about this character, when this character gets revealed, I think there's going to be as many people that like him as many people that think it's like really stupid. Like, I think this could actually be a character that will be just as liked as maybe just as hated, depending on how people feel about it. But you're never going to forget it when it comes out.
Yeah, he's also like, not in a lot of the story.
Yeah, so he's going to be like an adversary. But
He's gonna be a boss fight, but boy howdy, is it gonna be really fucking cool.
yeah.
That's just sweet ass Baxter. It's definitely a character that couldn't exist if this was made in like a studio.
Yeah, that's why I say like there could also be some hatred behind it because of what it is, but at the same time, like
Yeah, but
again, we're independent.
But he's gonna be so fucking cool.
He's going to be so cool, and honestly, like I can't wait for us to get to that like section of the story. It's going to be a very long time. Which
I hope that the country that he's based off of will see him as really fucking awesome, because like we're not entirely taking the piss.
No. Plus, it's a fantasy thing. I mean, obviously, I'd imagine like cultures do take we do take inspiration from cultures, but typically it is.
I really hope that the country in question makes a fuckload of bootleg T-shirts and shit. I would fucking...
Yeah.
Oh my god. If he became a cultural phenomenon there, I would actually shit.
That would be insane. Yeah, like people just have like T-shirts of him or like or even tattoos, so...
I don't think tattoos, but I could definitely see bootleg merchandise of this character.
Well, when the time comes, we're gonna obviously. Oh, that's another thing too. Is like when book one at least is going to be close to completion, we're probably going to spend some time away, just thinking about how we're going to advertise as well. So, whew. But honestly, I'm having
definitely putting his ass on the fucking cover of the second book.
I think we definitely need to put him on there, maybe as a silhouette. I mean, then again, we also are going to have plans to how we're going to distribute the comic by that point as well. So,
yeah,
but we're gonna that's going to be like off.
Depending on the first book sale, we'll see if we want to do, because the first one's, by the way that it was designed and the way that production happened on it, it has to be a graphic novel.
Yes.
But in the future, depending on the sales and how we want to do it, we might end up doing shorter books.
So the way we're thinking of doing, again, it all depends on the reception of book one, because what we're thinking of doing is, let's say hypothetically people read this and there's enough demand. What we might do, and again, we're not making any promises right now because it's still very early in the stages, but basically we are considering on doing it where maybe the remainder of the story gets put out in like shorter like books basically. But again, it depends on reception, and honestly, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, because again, it also depends on demand as well and what have you. But what we will do is, if that is the case, when it comes to the donations, the people that donated will still get all the books that were like going to be part of like that.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So everything that would be original, like Giant Book 2, if it does get shortened, then you still get those, basically.
You basically get that entire arc, which you paid for.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. It's just going to be in smaller... And, in a weird way, it's kind of, like, a little bit better because, you get the thing. Because you would get the thing early, but, you'd get it in, like, chunks.
Exactly, yeah. And honestly, I even said to you, like... I think even internally, this is kind of like the prologue, for lack of a better word. Because, I mean, we called it the Bloody Compromise because it has a double meaning because of, like, the characters as well as the fact that it's going to be a black and white thing. But, obviously black and white Bloody Compromise, but yeah. But yeah, again, we're going to see how this does when it comes out. And, so... Let's see, what time is it now? Okay, we've been recording for an hour and 45. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking I could go for 2. So
right, 2 hours?
20 more minutes. Yeah, 20 more minutes.
Okay,
This page is taking a while because it has like all of the like most of the characters in it.
It's a busy page, yeah.
Yeah, also they're like posed and shit, so I'm like, I don't know.
I was
Did I do the last
thinking,
one? I
the
did do the last
page.
one.
What's that? Sorry.
Derp-de-doo.
Good. The page where they're walking outside, like away from the church.
Yeah.
So I remember you saying to me that it looks like it's almost done, but the problem is you did it in like the red lines as a sketch phase.
Uh-huh.
Isn't there like a setting in your program where you could basically change the red lines into black if you think it's like good enough?
Oh yeah, no, that's easy. That's the bucket.
Okay,
tool.
then.
That's the bucket tool.
Simple as that, huh?
Yeah. So what you do is you go to your bucket tool. Then what you do is you turn continuous off. And then what you can do is you just select the color, and then bam, all of it's a different color.
Oh wow.
Actually, hold on. Oh, that's because it's a different shade of red. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, obviously, just make sure you don't. Yeah, there we go. All right then. Just bear with me. Again, I'm going to be a little bit slow on my end, so I am thinking a lot. Think. Okay.
Think.
Actually, let me
Think.
let me make a duplicate of this so I can like look at a different monitor.
Think your booty.
Can I say real quick? So, be watching The Boys every Wednesday, which given what you do given that your wife days like Wednesday now, kind of works out for me because then I could just wake up, watch that, and then go on with my day basically. Mm-hmm. But I gotta say that I made the right decision, just like making that like the first thing I do when I wake up is watch The Boys, because the moment I turn YouTube on, spoiler straight away. Like you can't avoid it.
It's because it's in your algorithm.
Exactly, yeah. And to be fair, I don't help myself because obviously I showed you that one clip recently with that really funny voice cameo. So,
yeah.
But do you reckon you're gonna carry on with that show eventually, or are you like done?
I'll probably watch it from the beginning once it's like fully complete.
Yeah, because you got one episode to go, and one thing I'm probably gonna do before this show ends is I'm probably gonna finish off Gen V, because when I was watching the last episode, there was actually things that popped up that was Gen V related. I was like, shit, yeah, I should probably watch that show, so I'm all caught up.
Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Shake.
That fucking world, by the way, to live in is fucking painful. Like, good lord, like the fucking people that live in that fucking like universe. Jesus Christ. I know it's meant to be like almost like real life in a sense of like, events and shit, but good lord, like so many just awful people in that show.
God, it's a fun thing.
Oh, it's great. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, man, like this is like.
Did Garth Ennis have anything to say about the show?
Garth Ennis. I've been wondering about that myself, because this show is like so vast. Like there are parts of this show, especially as of late, where they are borrowing certain elements from the comics, but like it's still very much like its own kind of thing. And I don't know. I'll have to like look that up later when this is finished, because I'm kind of curious if he has anything to say about it.
Mr. Edgar's actually based off of a completely different character.
Oh, okay. So what it was you had the woman in season 1 who actually had the same name more or less as like the guy in the comic, mm-hmm. but she acted kind of like completely differently. But then Edgar, the character that popped up in season 2, played by the Breaking Bad actor, is actually kind of more in line personality-wise with that guy.
But what he does in the comic is that he gaslights her into thinking that it's all her fault, and then she gets all of the blame for all of the shit that happens, and then she goes like completely insane.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've always thought about reading that comic, but it seems like it might be a waste of time, given what I've heard.
It's a bit much.
Yeah, because I remember, I think it was you that said it's a very like mean-spirited, to the point where it's like because I remember watching a video of a guy talking about how it's like every horrible human atrocity that someone could do happens in the comic, and of course you got like superpowered people as well doing it.
Really, it's just like almost every single superhero in the comic book is just a weird sexual deviant. Like that, That's it. That like
Yeah.
I think that with the levels of evil, there's a lot more variety in the show version.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, like, even in the last episode when like weird shit happened, like sexually, like as weird and creepy as it was, like it wasn't. It happened every so often in the show, so it's not like you're just like, ugh, what is this, you know?
Yeah, it feels like in the comic book that's like the only thing that happens is the sexual deviancy, and it's just kind of like it's a little bit lame.
Oh, by the way, you missed out Honey Bunny at that last one.
Where
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
done.
yeah. If you want, you could probably like just finish it off with this one if you want to.
I just
It's up to you.
completely changed the art style. I do the rubber hose shit.
You just do fucking like Adventure Time. Come along with me. I won't lie, Honey Bunny in that art style would actually be kind of funny.
They go to the rubber hose dimension. Wee.
Yo, Stream, let's go hang out and get some chocolate ice cream. Oh, you're so cool, Honey Bunny. They just fucking, and then they just get fucking like tackled by a fucking, they get rugby tackled by a hag.
What is it? What do you need, honey bunny? And I will give you carrot today for burger tomorrow.
Oh, honey, watch out! The hags are evil. Ah, man, don't worry about it, Streamy boy. I got this. And then just gets fucking like rugby tackled again.
Fucking
You can't do anything with your arms all tied up. I don't know why it's Master Roshi. Don't worry, honey bunny. I'll play a tune.
Hello, beef. What's up? How much time? How much more time? Like 10 more minutes.
Well, if you want, you can just finish off drawing Honey Bunny here, and then we could review everything.
Hello, good sir.
It's my
Oh,
wife.
say hello to me, or?
Yes, hi.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, my microphone's a bit weird. I actually brought a new microphone. I need to plug it in.
No, you're fine. At work, a lot of people say that I have a very soft voice. I need to start speaking up louder, but I hate talking loud.
Try,
just
woman.
You just start talking like Christopher Lee. Hello, Daniel.
Because
How are you today?
so I had to use a radio to contact people, and people was like, "I did not hear you." I was like, I literally yell on the radio because I hate touching the radio on my mouth area. So when I do it, I literally talk like this. For example, I would say 200 for 201, and no answer. I was like 200 for 201, and they're like, "Oh, hi."
All right.
I'm
Yeah.
not a very high voice vocalized person.
I get it. I do remember watching a video of a woman who was like a streamer, and she talked about how when she was at school, like she's like a very like quiet person. The reason why is because for some odd reason a teacher at school told her to like basically shut the fuck up, and it was just like it kind of like fucked her for like the rest of her life. Where it's like I can't talk loud. So a teacher ruined my life. I can't talk loud.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, ooh. I saw a thing recently. You know what an Etoscope is?
No.
That's like the original like record player where it's like the wax.
Yeah.
It's like the wax cylinder.
Okay.
Somebody got one of those machines and he had like a whole bunch of like the empty wax cylinders. So what he did was he took a song from like Biggie Smalls and he recorded it on there and then played it back on an actual like, gramophone. And one of the things that kind of media loses is a lot of bass. So the thing is that like Biggie Smalls' voice is like almost all bass. That's why in a lot of old things, whenever they talk, they're like, hello there, good sir, because it peaks the audio and it actually gets recorded. So when he played the audio back, Biggie Smalls just sounded like
That's funny.
yeah.
God, there was a video a long time ago. I don't know if it's on YouTube anymore, so it's technically like music playing, but basically there's a guy playing that Black.I.P song where it's like that gotta get that, gotta that one.
Yeah.
And when the bass kicks in, the fucking radio shakes the table.
Oh yeah, I've seen those where they do
Yeah.
like like any kind of subwoofer video is really funny.
I think I found it. Well, I'll play this after. Actually, will YouTube pick up on this?
As long as you sing with it or something, they're not going to ban you.
I'll just do this and see what happens. Oh my goodness.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, then I'm gonna.
no. Oh no, I like that.
Oh, by the way,
I like that.
I really want to say I'm very proud of you guys for keeping this stuff up.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, the podcast.
The podcast and Hunni Bunni.
Oh yeah, we were talking about thank you, by the way. But yeah, we were actually talking about like what we might do in the future when it comes to like distributing it, depending on the reception of book one.
Yeah.
So you never know; it could actually come out faster in the future, depending on how we feel.
Well, the more you guys are doing this, the more you guys are getting done faster. You know.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Oh yeah. Do you see his screen? By the way, look at this. Like, guide her through
Okay,
this,
so wait,
this
hold
panel.
on.
By
At
the way.
first, it's like, Nina sits down, fucking almost like breaks the bed.
Of course, she's a beast.
And it's just like, yeah, explaining stuff and like how she's gonna go on like possibly an adventure, and then Honey derps in like this.
Yeah.
You guys literally made her like a very hyper bunny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then there you go.
Now this next panel here, I didn't think about this
Yeah, he didn't think about what would happen if squeezy.
physics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, a chichi, oh pie, boing boing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then it's like, all right, guys, you get some rest. We'll head out tomorrow. And it's like, get off of me! I think my legs fell asleep.
Yeah. Oh, could you go up to that panel where she's like saying goodnight, basically, Nina? I think there's a line missing on her right arm there.
You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
Yeah. Just
And then there's her hand.
yeah,
Oh God, no.
stretchy.
Are you
There we
thinking this is a digital or paper?
At first, it's going to be digital, and then we're going to do on-demand printing.
Okay.
Yeah, we do need to look into just the process of that on Amazon because we need to make sure that we know what we're, because I don't know if it's like a long process to get this like stuff sorted out or.
Yeah.
I think it looks better if I do this. Yeah, that looks like way better.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm asking, because it would be nice to have paper so that when you guys come over, you both can sign.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I didn't
that's
even
right.
fucking think about that. Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about signing it.
Yeah, because we would actually be here to, like, sign copies.
Yeah.
You could do what? What's it called? Sign for a couple books of them and sell it.
And then
Yeah.
and then I kill you, making all of the money.
Not if I do it before you did.
Oh,
So this bit right here. So are you confident that this actually looks pretty good?
I mean, like,
I got a recommendation. Make a duplicate of this just in case, and then. So yeah, so duplicate this, and
well,
then
I just want to do like just. No, it still needs some work, but like most of it is pretty much there. It's just a little bit
Okay.
sketchy.
Okay. Well, I'll trust that you'll know what to do with that.
Also, I need to like make. I need to scale the hands and shit like that.
Okay. I can trust you can do that then.
Yeah.
All right then. So shall we cut off the ending? Shall we cut it off here then?
I love the one bitch nut, and it's just like whatever.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Like, oh, you know what? Let's end it on this. Yeah, adventure.
New adventures await, buddy.
Damn, we missed our chance.
Adventure.
Damn, Michael Matt.
Michael Madison.
Madsen.
Michael Madison Square Garden.
What the fuck?
I'm crazy, you see. All right,
All
bye
right,
guys.
good night, all.